For years, internet marketing followed a fairly simple logic. Treat the web like a giant highway and put up a billboard. Brands would purchase digital real estate on websites or in social feeds, sit back, and hope that sheer volume would guarantee a few glances from passing traffic. But there's a structural flaw in that approach. It assumes people are actually looking at the ads, when in reality, the model requires no interaction from the viewer to count as an impression. The entire system was built on the idea that simply existing on a screen was enough, mistaking mere presence for actual attention. Modern consumers have entirely adapted their browsing habits to filter out this noise, essentially becoming blind to anything that looks like a passive advertisement. Graphing modern marketing performance shows a stark divergence. The flat gray line of user engagement stays predictably low, while the red line of marketing budgets climbs continuously. As engagement plunges toward zero, ad spend spikes aggressively off the chart, pouring money into a void. Trying to brute force visibility without actually securing active engagement is a mathematical dead end for any growing business. This is why 9jawap offers a different structural approach. Instead of sitting in isolated, static spaces, a brand is pulled into an interconnected web of constant active participation. On 9jawap, users participate and interact throughout the day, maintaining a high baseline of activity across the platform. Because the audience is already leaned in and paying attention, your brand surfaces exactly when they are receptive to it. You avoid the old trap of trying to interrupt someone who is zoning out, and instead enter a space where they are already primed to interact. This changes the nature of the brand's presence, moving it from an external interruption into the flow of the community's existing interactions. To leverage this energy, 9jawap includes built-in promotion tools specifically engineered for a high-interaction environment. We can see how this works in this logic model. The data packet representing your business message completely bypasses the chaotic void of passive scrollers. Instead, it routes surgically into a structured, pulsing cluster of highly active users. This shifts advertising from a one-way broadcast into direct, two-way communication. You can share product updates and gather immediate feedback from real people. By maintaining this direct dialogue, a business naturally accumulates trust through consistent, meaningful visibility. Treating potential customers as active conversational partners, rather than just data points on a spreadsheet, creates stronger relationships and significantly better returns. There is also a macroeconomic advantage to operating on 9jawap right now. As the platform adds more users, a compounding network effect takes hold. A business node starts with a few direct connections. As the user base grows, these pathways exponentially multiply into new avenues. These connections then cascade backward, funneling straight into the business, translating active users into a higher volume of transacting customers. By establishing a presence now, a business positions itself to capture more visibility as the total number of users and interactions on the network increases. The dynamic between consumer and brand is no longer dictated by who has the largest budget to shout the loudest, but by who is willing to actively engage. Consistent, participating visibility has proven to be the most reliable mechanism we have for building authentic trust in a digital landscape. If you want to scale a business today, the smartest strategy is to stop chasing passive eyeballs and start participating directly in the active community on 9jawap.